In this video, let's talk about without any network or Wi-Fi connection, how is it possible for a standalone PC that is still be vulnerable to the hackers, as the research team in Israel, led by the cybersecurity team director Guri, show us how they did it. And please stay tuned and we will show you their demonstration video at the end. In their experiment, he used the RAM card in the PC, so as long as the electronic components in the PC can be manipulated into generating a 2.4 GHz frequency, it can be used for transmitting data and picked up by the Wi-Fi receiver. So the data will be stolen in this kind of method. So by having a timely read and write operation on the RAM card, it can generate a weak Wi-Fi signal from the bus on the RAM card. As a result, it can leak the information from the compromised PC to any Wi-Fi devices and pick up by the attackers at the end. So his team also mentioned that manipulating the RAM card are probably the easiest way because it can be overclocked to reach the desired output and match the frequency of the Wi-Fi signal. In his research paper, Guri suggests various countermeasures that companies can take to protect air-gap systems, such as deployment of signal jammers to prevent the transmission of any Wi-Fi signal in the air-gap network or a physical area network. We are going to discuss more techniques that can turn some of the components in PC that can be covert channels in the next slide. And there are many ways that Guri and his team show us a list of components or techniques that they can transmit or leak information from a non-networked PC. So there are different ways to do that. One way is using the hard drive's blinking LED light. It can use for transmitting signals, just like the Morse code that sailors use to send with the signal lamp in order to create communication between two Navy ships. Or the hackers can use the GPU card itself to emit electromagnetic signal, just like the RAM card we mentioned, so it could transmit and communicate with other Wi-Fi receiving devices. Another way is to manipulate the fan on the GPU itself so that it could generate two acoustic tones that differ only by 100 Hz or so to signify the binary ones and zeros. Our human ear cannot tell the difference, but the receiver is much sensitive to that and can pick up the fan signals in a room filled with other noise as well. Lastly, using heat emissions from a PC can also transmit or receive data, since it couples with the temperature sensor in the computer and sending the information similar to the GPU fan we mentioned earlier. However, this technique requires both PC are compromised. So there are many different ways to utilize this kind of unconventional attack using air-fi techniques we show to you. Okay, let's watch a demonstration from the team. So now we see there's two PC, and on the left hand side there's no network Wi-Fi PC, and on the right hand side that's the receiver, which is Wi-Fi connected. So the goal is to get information from this PC, we're going to leak the information called secret. Is going to be transmit the message to this PC. So this PC currently shown is going to receiving the Wi-Fi connection, and it's going to read the message it received. So now the secret is leaked. So although the transmission speed is pretty slow, but it leaks the information in a way that still you can see the whole information or the whole message is being transmitted over the weak signal of Wi-Fi transmission. I hope this video is interesting and helpful for you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
At Uniting Digital, we offer a platform for digital talents to share their expertise by becoming a contributor. We also offer digital transformation consulting services in digital strategy, technology roadmap, implementation plan, and orchestrating transformation.